Now I have legendary racing analyst and former NASCAR Cup Series star Kyle Petty. Kyle, good morning to you. I mean, this is all just so shocking and unexpected. 41 years old. I know you must be devastated.
I think the whole community is. It's a shock. It's very traumatic. I don't even know how to, and tragic all at the same time. I mean, we know driving race cars, the possibility of death is always there in a race car, but not away from a race car. And this is reminiscent of Davey Allison and Alan Kawicki and plane crashes many years ago. It comes so sudden, it shakes you to your core. And I think we're hearing it from fans, we're hearing it from drivers, we're hearing it from crew members, we're hearing it from the entire community. And motorsports is a tight-knit community. It's a small community and a tight-knit community, but this has shaken the entire community to the core.
Yeah, you don't even know how to process. It doesn't even seem real. And I can't stop thinking about his wife and his two children. I'm curious if you have spoken to them or if you've learned any more about what happened yesterday.
No, I don't know anything more about what happened. I know exactly what you guys have reported, that they put out a text and a statement, and then a very short time later, they followed it up with the news of his passing. And no, I have not spoken to Samantha or Brexton or Lennox or his parents. My heart grieves for Tom and for Gay and for his brother Kurt. I mean, this is. Again, and so many people experience this. So many people, not just people in the sports world, not just people with a name, just a tragic loss. And there's no words to explain it. There's nothing you can say. I think we all hit our knees and go to prayer, and that's all we have at this point in time. And but it is again everything in Charlotte. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. We run the Coca-Cola 600 this weekend. There is a cloud over this entire city, over this entire event, over this entire community, and it will be here for a long time.
Yeah, it's just palpable grief. And you know, I played Kyle those words off the top that he said not too long ago at that Dover truck win. You never know when the last one is going to be, so cherish them all. I mean, look, that just hits you in your gut. I mean, looking back, how did those words land with you? And also, who was Kyle Busch to you personally?
Yeah, so those words hit hard because they're straight from his mouth. They're straight from him. A short 7 days ago when he was standing in victory lane at a truck win. And that's the part that has just shocked everyone. 7 days ago, he is at the pinnacle. He's standing in the middle of a racetrack, hoisting a trophy over his head, holding the checkered flag. Kyle Busch, to me, he is a generational talent. We throw that around a lot, and I think it's thrown around a lot in sports, but he is a generational talent. I've been around this sport with my dad, and I've seen great drivers come through here. Tim Richmond, Dale Earnhardt Sr. No one, I don't believe, that I ever saw had more natural talent than Kyle Busch. He was just a natural race car driver. All he wanted to do was race. He raced Friday, he raced Saturday, he raced Sunday. If NASCAR had a race, he was going to be in it, and that's the way it was. And I think in a day and time when we throw the word great and greatness around like it's just another word, to him, it is the word that sticks. He was one of the greatest race car drivers ever to strap in and hang on to a steering wheel. And he will always be remembered that way. A fierce competitor, a tenacious competitor, somebody who didn't want to go do anything but win. And I think he's passed that along to Braxton, and that's going to be interesting to watch his progression as he comes up, and that will be his legacy as much as anything else. Braxton will be that legacy.
And he just had his 11th birthday, and I know Kyle Busch shared those photos this week with his son on the track and off the track too. It's just unimaginable. Now, NASCAR hasn't had an in-season death of one of its drivers since Dale Earnhardt Sr. died after a crash, you know, to your point earlier, at the 2001 Daytona 500. How do you think the sport will continue to respond to yesterday's heartbreaking loss? And do you think there will be any sort of investigation on NASCAR's part?
You know, I don't think that as we look at it and you look at the sport moving forward, the sport moves forward. That's a lot of times that's the sad thing about life and the sad thing about sports and society in general. It just keeps moving. There's no way to slow this monster down. It just keeps going. But Kyle Busch has cast a shadow over the sport. You know, 230 some wins in 3 major divisions. This is something that's irreplaceable. There will always be that hole, that gap And at 41 years old, there will always be that question of what could have been, what would have been, what should have been. It's always going to hang out there. That's the same.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.